Hello, everybody.
Judge Cardona Decker is available.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Judge Whitman with the Kansas City, Kansas Municipal Court. You have a number of charges here that have not been taken care of. There's at least, that's 2 counts of failure to appear. There's petty larceny, which is a theft, shoplifting. You have 4 counts of battery, 1 count of battery on a law enforcement officer, another count of trespass, and lastly, giving false information. I have appointed counsel for you. Mr. Lilich is here. If you could ask the gentleman that gave you the headphones, if he could put you in a breakout, you can speak with your lawyer in private.
Okay, she said do a breakout. Yeah.
A lot of lip reading goes.
Yes, Mr. Lilich.
Your Honor, I have visited with Ms. Cardona Decker about communicating with her via Zoom and via electronically. She has expressed that she is concerned that this communication is being monitored and intercepted, and that there's some ongoing observation of her at the Wyandotte County Jail. So I feel obliged to raise this issue with the court. And if the court would like, I think she's ready to address the court on this concern, this issue.
I will listen, Ms. Cardona Decker. Yes.
The only thing I was stating is that the attorney-client privilege is completely revoked. I mean, or being violated in this facility. And how so? And that I can confirm this is the technology is very apparent and obvious if you pay attention in this facility. I also, when I was transported from this facility, reached out to no one while here, the 2-week duration that I was here. And then I was transported to TCF. The drones were there. I have guards that can testify to this. I can also have several inmates that could testify to it. Those drones followed me from that facility to the only people that would know. I reached out to no one again during the time of my incarceration. When I left there, the only people that knew where I was going, which would be directly, they took me directly to my parole officer. With taking me directly to my parole officer took me directly to a hotel. Then there was the drones again. These drones are on me 24/7. I documented it with the police. They are still active in this facility. I am a writer. I could, if I needed to go back, a short recess, I could go back. I mean, I write anywhere from 30 to 70 poems a day. It's pertaining to my charge in 2007 I had an assault on a police officer. And so they've been stalking me, the police themselves.
So, Ms. Cardona Decker, I'm going to just stop you there. So what you're saying is that you do not wish to speak with your lawyer via this communication.
Okay. No, that's not what I had I told him. I explained to him that.
No, I'm talking about today's hearing.
I know. Yes. I explained to him.
We're not dealing with any other charges.
I know. I just told him, this is what I'm sorry. I told him that I was okay with continuing to the communication, but I needed it to make it aware for, because I'm reaching out to the news about this situation, that I'm aware that the technology is hacking, or however because of I don't have knowledge of how it exists. Okay. And I told him I was okay with us continuing in conversation, but I needed to state it for my source of evidence that this exists, just like the prolonged time I've been here. And I've made aware through the kiosk yesterday, and then here comes these charges all of a sudden that were completely gone because I survived. Okay. And I'm here.
Well, these charges are through the municipal court.
Yes,
They
I'm aware.
stem from back in 2023, mostly all in
Mhm.
August of September of 2023.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's what I'm dealing with today.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you want to
And
still talk
I'm
with your
fine to talk
lawyer?
to him. Yeah,
You
that's
want to
fine.
talk to him again?
Yes, I could talk to him. I tried to explain that to him. I just needed
Okay.
to have it documented that I know the
All right.
attorney-client privilege is being breached, and
Okay.
therefore I'm not in control of it, but I'm not for it.
Your Honor, and I don't mean to interrupt, but in light of the qualification that my client is putting on this communication with her today, I don't feel comfortable proceeding. I mean, she is qualifying this communication as if this is not private, that she
Right.
is being stalked. I don't want to be difficult. If the court directs me to go ahead and proceed and discuss her case with her today, I certainly will, but I'm not comfortable how she has qualified this.
It is,
Well,
it's also, it doesn't matter if we're here on video or it's face to face, because I spoke with my attorney today, and it's always, it's when I'm in the shower, it's always there.
Okay. All right. Well, here, at this point, this is the only way you can communicate. Are you saying let me ask you this, if you were removed from the jail to our court so that you could talk to Mr. Lilich, would you still feel that there was some issues with privacy?
Yes, there is still issues because they follow me
Okay.
everywhere,
All right.
ma'am.
All right. Well, then what I'm going to
It's the
do is
people
I'm
within
going
the
to,
facility.
I'm going to,
Like there's
this
guards here
matter.
that have tried to kill me on the streets.
Right. What I'm going to do.
Miss Ballard and Mr. Lee was down the streets trying to kill me one night in October of last year.
Okay.
Late October, early November.
Because I know that you are in custody for some other matters over in district court. Therefore,
that are not mine, and in which I have filed identity theft, and I don't even see how you guys are progressing.
I'm going to continue these
tack on
matters to
charges
September 20th at 1 o'clock. If you are still in custody at that time, we will meet again this way. If you are not in custody, you have to appear September 20th at 1 o'clock.
I will still be in custody.
Well, I'm just saying, if you do get out, I don't have control over those other matters.
Is there a way that you're able to address the technology situation? Because as to my understanding, you guys have had hacking occur since 2019, and nobody is actually getting this on the news and getting it resolved.
Well, ma'am, here's my problem. You're saying that if we meet by this communication, you don't feel comfortable. I have suggested.
No, I'm not saying that I don't feel comfortable. I'm just for
listen to me.
Legal purposes.
I've also suggested you could come over and meet privately in a room, and you're saying that's not helpful either.
I'm just saying that you're still going to have your technology there.
I'm going to continue the matter to September 20th at 1.
Okay.
The hearing is over. You can give your headphones back.
Okay.
I have no doubt that the judge is filling out the necessary motions and orders for a psych eval or something. If not the judge, the attorney absolutely would be doing it.
Judge, what can we do? She's
yeah, I'm going to continue it. She's going to be in custody for other matters, so
okay. I'll send her on.
Yeah.
For you, Ms. White. And Ms. White, WHITE, is ready.
Okay. Ms. White?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Ms. Wright.
No, I'm white like the
you're
color.
Latoya?
I am. Latoya White, like the color.
Yes. I'm Judge Whitman with the Kansas City, Kansas Municipal Court. You have some matters here that have not been resolved. You have a battery stemming from July of 2020, a trespass from December of 2021 and a failure to appear summons you received back in November of 2021. I have appointed counsel for you, Mr. Lilich. He is here. If you would ask the gentleman that gave you the headphones to put you in a breakout, you'll be able to talk to your lawyer in private about these matters.
Oh, okay. So,
All right, so just ask him to put you in a breakout.
breakout. The one you said was,
Yes, Mr. Lilich. Hang on just a second. I think, wait a minute, where's she at? There she is. Okay. Mr.
Miss-
Lilich?
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. White, can you hear me?
I can.
All right. Your Honor, I have visited with Ms. White about her pending charges. She's advised me that she would like to retain James Floyd to represent her in these cases.
All right. Ms. White, this is what I'm going to do. I know that you're in custody for some other matters. Does Mr. Floyd represent you in those?
Yes.
Okay. So what we'll do is I'll continue this. We will go to, I'll go out to August. That'll be about 30 days. I'll go to August 29th. Or excuse me, August 30th. That's a Friday.
Yeah, that's right. That's the.
Just to see if he's entered his appearance.
Okay. I know
All right.
Okay. And Judge, you understand why I'm doing this? Because it was the charge for a 948. That I didn't get charged for anything. I actually pressed charges against that person. So I shouldn't have to go to court at all on that. I did receive a ticket with all her information on there. That's what we pressed charges on and everything. But that's all in my drawer. It was never a battery put on me.
I got you.
That's all I'm saying.
Judge, I explained to Ms. White that we could set that for trial, and I think she'd like to talk to Mr. Floyd about it.
Correct. And that's what I'm going to do is we're going to give you some time so that you can talk with him. If he wants to enter his appearance on these cases, then great. If he doesn't, then we can revisit again to figure out what we're going to do. All right.
Okay, and that's another question. Why do we have to go to trial for something
Well,
didn't
no,
do?
I understand what you're saying, but I've appointed Mr. Lilich, but it sounds like you are wanting to maybe look into hiring somebody else. So we don't need to discuss the case. I'm sorry?
The only reason, because that charge for 948, it shouldn't even exist.
Okay, and Mr. Floyd can look into that, and Mr. Lilich can also, depending on what happens. But I'm gonna continue. I'm not gonna go to the 30. I'm gonna go to August 23rd at 1 o'clock. If you are still in custody, we'll meet this way, and then you can explain whether you spoke with Mr. Floyd or if he's entered his appearance, he'll be on here with you. But Mr. Lilich or someone from his office will be in here. All right.
Okay.
But this way it'll give you some time to talk to Mr. Floyd to see if he wishes to represent you. All right.
That'd be fine.
Okay. All right. So continuing the matter to August 23rd at 1. And that'll conclude the hearing unless you have any other questions.
Can we get a sooner court date?
Well, I want to give you time to talk to Mr. Floyd. I don't know when the next time you'll be able to speak with him.
On the 13th.
You're gonna, let's see, August 13th?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then I'll go to August 16th. How about that?
That's good. Thank you so much.
August 16th at 1. And if you are out of custody, because I don't know what's going to happen, if you're out of custody, you have to be in court here in municipal court on August 16th at 1.
That's the white building?
It's just across the street, City Hall.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
City Hall on 2nd floor.
Okay.
All right. So meet with Mr. Floyd, and then we can work from there.
So what about the other charger?
All those everything's going to move to August 16th.
So you saying, one more question, so I make I understand. Those
Sure.
3 charges goes to one? Or
The no, well, the battery charge happened in 2020.
that's
The
948?
trespass charge happened in December of 2021.
Okay, that's
And the
KQ.
failure to appear you received November 4th of 2021.
So was that for the
And
trespassing?
I'm sure it was for the battery because it happened before you got the trespass case.
See,
ticket.
okay, I mean, cause
Okay.
I'm cool with the trespassing to try to get that off me, but that 2 right there, mm-mm.
Okay, all right. Well, talk to Mr. Floyd and then we can work from there. All right?
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. You have a good day.
You do the same, thank you. I am.
And Crystal Wright, WRIGHT is next.
Right, okay. Hello, Miss Wright. I'm Judge Whitman with the Kansas City, Kansas Municipal Court. You have some matters here that have not been resolved, and that's why I wanted to see you today. I have appointed counsel for you on these charges. Let me pull them up real quick. The charges that have not been resolved yet are destruction of property, assaulting a person, battery, and failure to appear. You have a probation violation, a motion for probation violation on a destruction of property, violating a protective order, and domestic battery. So this is what's going to happen. The person that gave you the headphones, if you ask him to put you in a breakout, you'll be able to talk to your lawyer in private so that you can discuss these matters, all right?
Okay,
So ask him put in a breakout.
put it in breakout.
Lip reading that goes on.
Yes, Mr. Lilich.
Your Honor, Ms. Wright has advised me that she's not comfortable communicating with me electronically today.
Okay. All right, well, then I will continue the matter. We can have you brought over, but you will remain in custody. Let's see. If I do a transport order, August 8th at 1 o'clock, Mr. Lilich, can you have somebody meet with her?
Yes.
Okay, because that way we won't be on a docket day. It'll just be regular court day. That's a Thursday.
Wait a minute. Well, we will have the afternoon docket. We should be able to split up and have an attorney meet with her in the office. Yeah, that
Okay.
should work.
All right, and we'll do a transport order so that she can be transported over for that. So it'll be August 8th at 1 o'clock. And Lorena, make sure that the transport order is done.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. And Miss Wright, did you understand what I said? You'll remain in custody. We will bring you over to the court so that you can speak with your lawyer at that time.
All right,
Okay? All
okay.
right. All right. You have a good day.
Did you say at 1 o'clock, Judge, or morning?
1 o'clock, the
1
afternoon.
o'clock. Okay, thank you.
That way it gives the jail time to rally.
Sure.
You guys are absolutely the most wonderful. I couldn't ask for better friends. Seriously. Thank you to everyone who helped me get to 3K. And here's to 3 more. Be safe, be well, sleep sweet, and much love.